Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Eyes on me, musicians. We're about to begin our next piece.
Revelio.
This must be my house chest. I just need to seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it. Attention to the strings in this next piece. Your heart will soar.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Revelio.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells Spells are free. Give it a try.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everything.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
We must remain unseen.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Repairing. Revelio.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Revelio. might this lead?
Levioso. Revelio.
Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Levioso.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Revelio.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio.
It is a book after all.
Revelio.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Guardare.
Revelio.
φορά τώρα.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the Ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Μια χαρά είναι η Φέιν, αλλά έχει, όχι μικρά, έχει αρκετά θεματάκια. Και στον ήχο έχω δει και οπτικά έχω δει. Όχι. Για μένα όχι. Τώρα... Για άλλους, τι να σου πω. Είναι, εντάξει, είναι κάποια σπασμένα γραφικά την ώρα που στους διαλόγους ειδικά. Πριν αντιμετώπισα ένα θέμα, δεν ήταν συγχρονισμένη η ομιλία με το βιντεάκι.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Να βλέπεις και εδώ ρε παιδί μου, βλέπεις το φωτισμό εδώ. Πώς πάει. Εντάξει, τώρα αν κάποιοι ξενερώνουν με αυτό.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Με την κλειδαριά τι θα γίνει? Θα μάθω το unlock. Νομίζω ότι έκανα πολλά side quest και έχω ανέβει πολύ level από εκεί που έπρεπε να είμαι, αλλά δεν πειράζει.
Fear is weakness. I never feel fear. Everyone pulls off their broom. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is
Garlic.
to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, take your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with...
Revelio.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. The edges mustn't curl and...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, Krista! Hello!
Thank you. I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course.
Revelio.
Πού πάμε ρε δικαί μου, από εδώ? Από εδώ. Τι γίνεται εδώ, Ιώνος στα μαγικά? Πού είσαι ρε Παυλίτο?
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, no, let me put it back on.
Μ' αρέσει πάρα πολύ, Κρίστα.
You do not want to go through that.
Αλλά είμαι και φανατήλα εγώ με το Harry Potter γενικά, με το...
Now, see that dummy?
Μ' αρέσει πάρα πολύ.
They'll do the rest.
Attack. Πώς θα το επιτεθώ του...
Revelio.
Με τι θέλει να το επιτεθώ? Με τα λάχανα. LB. Λάχανο. Ναι. Okay.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Αυτό ρε.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Εντάξει, δεν έχει...
I'll see you back in class.
Έχει παραμετροποιήσει αρκετή. Να κάνεις παρέα με τους Άμεση, Κριστά. Αυτός θέλει 8 ώρες για να φτιάξει ένα χαρακτήρα. Περιμένουμε να παίξουμε και περιμένουμε να φτιάξει το χαρακτήρα.
Revelio.
Νάτος, καταφωνεί ο Σαμ. Δεν έλεγα 1.000.000 ευρώ, ρε. Θα σου φτιάξω τώρα καφέδιους εσπρέσιους. Ντάμπλιους δόσιους.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Φραπέδιους. Φραπέδιους, γλύκιους, ζαχαράτους. Καλά, εσύ δεν θέλεις ζαχαράτους, εσύ θέλεις γαλακτομπούρεκους.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden.
Σκέτιος, εντάξει, Κριστά έγινε.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Λοιπόν, πάει και αυτό. Τώρα τι έχουμε? Gear. Τι έχουμε καινούριο εδώ? Έχουμε outfit. Outfit. 9 level. Αυτό είναι 15. Τα ίδια είναι, αλλά αυτό έχει και τα upgrades. No, thank you very much. Εδώ έχουμε τα λάχανα, τα χάχανα. Τα πράγματα. Quest. Λοιπόν, level 4. Όπα, ανέβηκα πολλά level ρε γάμο, και τώρα τα quest είναι πολύ πιο πίσω. Τα main. Αυτό πόση ώρα θέλει? Δεν μπορώ να το κάνω να πάει πιο γρήγορα. 3 λεπτά θέλει, λέει. Δεν μπορώ να το κάνω μεγαλώσιους αυτόματους. Τι έκαναν τώρα, τι πήρουμε τσαγάκι. Ω, σαν ελληνικό καφέ το ρουφάς όμως ρε κοπελιά. Εντάξει. Παστίτσιους τρίπλιους. Παστίτσιους τάψιους. Έχω και κουραμπιέδες. Ακόμα έχεις κουραμπιέδες ρε φίλε. Πρέπει να το προσέξεις αυτό ρε. 12 Φεβρουαρίου. Αν είναι πράσινη δεν είναι κουραμπιές, Παύλο. Έχει φύγει ζάχαρη άχνη από πάνω, να ξέρεις. Να περιμένω να μάθω. Αυτό είναι το παιχνίδι με τη φάρμα που περιμένω. Ναι ρε εσύ. Έλα, άιντε. Eight hours later. Και τίποτα άλλο να ψάξω εδώ. Τα πατάτες. Σήμερα τους αγόρασες. Ποιος πουλάει ακόμα κουραμπιέδες ρε φίλε. Πάσχα έχει. Έρχεται. Πουλάνε ακόμα κουραμπιέδες. Τους έχουν μείνει από τα Χριστούγεννα και τους πουλάνε ακόμα ρε φίλε. Ναι, δεν θα τρώγονται. Α, μπράβο, χαλβάς. Ποιο σοβαρό ζαχαροπλαστείο πουλάει τώρα κουραμπιέδες ρε τσάκ τώρα. Άσε μας να πούμε. Τους έχουν μείνει εκεί και τους πουλάνε κιόλας για φρέσκους. Πήγε στο υπόγειο, λες να είναι παγιάτικο στο υπόγειο. Δεν θέλω να σε στεναχωρήσω Παύλο. Πρόσεξε τι έχει πάνω στους κουραμπιέδες. Αυτή η άσπρη σκόνη. Τα καλά έχουνε, ναι το ξέρω. Με γυναίκα ζαχαροπλάστρια πιο πολλά από σένα ξέρω Τσακ. Δυστυχώς για σένα. Κάτσε εκεί εσύ στα τυράκια σου και στα λαντικά σου. Βάλε και ένα σύβασα, όχι νωρίς είναι ακόμα, μετά τις 7.30. Εδώ δεν έχω ξανάρθει.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
«510 μέτρα». Ωραία φίλε, περπάτημα. Πρέπει να βρούμε το... Α, το σπίτι του Hagrid είναι αυτό. σαν το σπίτι του Hagrid μοιάζει. Είναι όμως. Ξέρω. Πιο απαγορευμένο δάσος ρε φίλε, όχι. Δεν έχω, τώρα βγαίνω. Μια φορά βγήκα από το Hogwarts που πήγα στο χωριό. Χωρίς κούπα δεν πάω πουθενά. Βλέπεις τώρα εδώ 500 μέτρα. Α, ωραίο είναι εδώ. Δεν είναι για screenshot. Έχει photo mode το παιχνίδι. Αν δεν έχει, είναι μέγα λάθος. Δεν έχει photo mode. Μέγα λάθος. Να μην έχει photo mode. Ένα μπαλόνι εδώ. Έχει πολλά μπαλόνια εδώ. Α, αυτό κάτι θα είναι με τη σκούπα, ρε. Να, τέτοιο. Μήπως αυτό είναι το Hagrid. Και αυτό μοιάζει. Όλα ίδια είναι.
Revelio.
Παντού αφήσεις Quidditch και Quidditch δεν θα παίξουμε.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Είναι την good to see you, ρε φίλε. Μαραθώνιο κάναμε να πούμε.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock, And Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Να της πω ή να μην της πω? Θα της πω.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Help the stranger. Εννοείται ότι θα πάμε να μπλεχτούμε.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
You shouldn't be here. Not going well for you.
Άντε ρε γατάκια.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Είναι αυτός. Μαγκάς. Collection section has been updated with the guy.
We can open up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead.
Tell Rookwood to find himself. You will be.
Stop that right now!
Δεν θα προσγειωθείς ρε.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Για πες τώρα τι έκανες.
You all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Revelio.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
I'm curious about these pyres. Fire's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Έφτιαξε ένα κιόσκι. Λες.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Έτσι κάνω και εγώ μετακόμιση. Έτσι μετακομίζω και εγώ. Λοιπόν. Exploration. Increase storage for gear. Μάλιστα. Και θα συνεχίσετε να ψάχνετε. Okay. Λοιπόν, πρέπει να βρω το quest για τη σκούπα. Δεν γίνεται να πηγαίνω έρχομαι με τα πόδια. Ναι. Το fast travel μέσα, πώς το βρίσκω ρε φίλε? Α, να το. Οκ. Travel. Δεν έχει το Quidditch μέσα το παιχνίδι. Το ακυρώσανε. Ο Headmaster το ακύρωσε το Quidditch. Οπα, πού το. Έλα εδώ.
Revelio.
Or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
Όπα, ήταν τέλειον εκεί. Πού πάει? Έλα εδώ. Περίμενε, θα πάρω αυτό. Εδώ είσαι, τώρα σε ψάξω καλά. Να το πετύχουμε τώρα, σφαλιάρα. Εδώ. Αχ! Πέτυχα ρε.
Revelio.
Potions.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Έλα σου πίτσα έχω.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Δεν μ' αρέσει το ύφος σου. Δεν μ' αρέσει το ύφος σου.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes.
Πάλι κάτι θα θέλει να κάνει αυτός.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
Γιατί έχω βάλει άλλη κάπα, ρε.
Feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Βλέπεις, είμαι trendy.
I'll get you the Fwooper Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper Feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Κάτι θα κάνει αυτός. Μάλιστα. Πήραμε και τα αυγά. Your gear slots are full. Αρχίσαμε. Αυτά δεν μπορώ. Έλα. Αυτά δεν μπορώ. Όταν βλέπω τώρα gear full και τέτοια. Dragon Hide. Ωραίο αυτό. Κάτσε να πάω να το... Πού το... Change appearance. Όχι, δεν είναι εδώ. Εδώ πρέπει να είναι. Αν δεν έχει ξεκλειδώσει ακόμα. Δεν πειράζει. Και πού είναι το φτερό που θέλει αυτός? Όχι. Πρέπει να πάω να πουλήσω βασικά.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Oh.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh.
Get it! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Revelio.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. Έχουμε τίποτα άλλο να φτιάξουμε? Όχι.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Με ψάχνει το φάντασμα.
Revelio.
Okay. Εσύ τα κάμε shit.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Ναι, καλά. Αυτό έχει το σόι σου, ρε φίλε.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of the term.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Το τι είναι? Γρίφος.
Revelio.
Μάλιστα. Λοιπόν. 17. 17. Δύο, 4, 6, 8, 10. Αν αυτό είναι το 10, πώς πάνε οι πόντοι? 17. Άρα αυτό πρέπει να είναι 0. Όχι. 9. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι 9. 14. Άρα το 3 πρέπει να είναι η Λερναία Ύδρα. Πού είναι το ερωτηματικό όμως? Είναι τα Delion Key, άρα...
Revelio.
Άρα πρέπει να είναι από εκεί μέσα. Το πάνω τι λέει? 21, 11 και 2 13 και αράχνη. Και αράχνη. Ναι, το άλλο όμως είναι εδώ πίσω. Αν βρούμε το Dandelion Key και το ανοίξουμε.
Incendio.
Good on you for stopping that troll.
Α, έχει νούμερα από κάτω. Έχει. Κάτι είναι αυτό τώρα, Τι είναι αυτό όμως? ΙΒ. Ναι, και αυτό τι είναι? 3. Δύο. Αλλά δεν βλέπω άλλη φωτιά εδώ. Α, έχουνε σηματάκια, ρε, περίμενε. Μισό. Λοιπόν, αυτό με το χ πρέπει να είναι ΙΒ. Είναι. Αυτό πρέπει να είναι 2. Ένα το τρίγωνο και 3 το άλλο. Βασικά και τα δύο τρίγωνα είναι ρε. Με το στόχο είναι το 3. Αυτό είναι το 3. Α! Κάτι ανοίξαμε. Κάτι ανοίξαμε. Ναι.
Revelio.
Πάλι gear full. Αυτό είναι καλύτερο. Destroy.
Revelio.
Ναι, γιατί δεν ανοίγει τώρα. Πες μου ότι χάσαμε τον gear. Στα 20.
Revelio.
Ναι, δεν το ανοίγει όμως. Τώρα. Γιατί.
Revelio.
Ρε κάτι κολυμπάει. Α, ποντίκια είναι ρε. Έλα ρε φίλε τώρα, το χάσαμε αλήθεια. Δεν νομίζω. Μαλα... ρε γαμώτο. Κανονικά έπρεπε να το δείχνει ανοιχτό το chest. Μισό. Α, τώρα το δείχνει ανοιχτό. Άρα το πήραμε. Άρα το πήραμε. Μήπως ήταν αυτό για το wand. Μπορεί. Μπορεί και με το που έκανα χώρο να το έδωσε αυτόματα. Θέμα ότι πρέπει να πάμε να πουλήσουμε.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Είναι ο Spider-Man εκεί.
Revelio.
«15 στα 15» τα βρήκαμε όλα. Τι λες? Όπα, όχι, λίγο έξω. Όπα, Δαντέλιον Key. Πού είσαι? Πού πήγε? Αυτό.
That's it.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth.
Δεν θέλω αυτό το quest τώρα. Ποιο quest πήγαινα να κάνω? Αυτό. Αυτό δεν πήγαινα.
Latest concoction.
Ναι, αυτό πήγαινα. Άνα το...
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Nearly headless sneak.
Revelio.
Δεν έχουν πάρει πόντους.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Έρχομαι τώρα, βρε.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpet.
Περίπου εξάωρο.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait. How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Τι θες και εσύ, για πες. Να κολλήσω το κεφάλι σου.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Αυτό δεν μπορείς να φας, ρε.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Πάμε και τίποτα.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Ah, here we are. Head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Μάλιστα.
Revelio.
Στο υπόγειο του αγροπλαστείου που ήταν ο Παύλος είμαστε, ρε. Tickle the pear.
Never will understand students. What could they want? Plenty of delicious. Found themselves a bit peckish, likely.
Revelio.
Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Chicken.
It smells glorious in here. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. Best keep. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Revelio.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh,
a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and, of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
It was nice to meet you.
Ναι, αρέσει το μαγιέ.
Happy to help, and to meet you.
Στον Τρίφωνα το χτενίζει η Μερκούρη.
Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Είναι μισό από εδώ και μισό από εκεί.
Revelio.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet?
Ρε με τον Gear τι τραβάμε. Τι είναι αυτό ρε. Εννοείται, άνετα ρε, στόχο, άνετα. Scarf. Πω. Για έξοδο είμαι. Κατευθείαν. Δηλαδή τώρα πρέπει να πουλήσω μόνο στο χωριό. Εδώ δεν έχει πουθενά. Έλα, πάρ' το χαλασμένο.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Fienke. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Μάλιστα.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this Headless Hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
Εντελώς τυχαία.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
A wonderful night for games.
If the headsman could only see me now.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide-and-seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Why are you using
Mercury, το καλύτερο νεκροταφείο ever, όντως.
Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
But we're not through with you.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body. And I will be the one to clean up this mess.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body. Clean up this mess.
Κρύφτηκε.
Why did I come back here?
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off?
Look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, light-headed. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Okay. Να και το απαγορευμένο δάσος που έχει φαγωθεί ο Σαμ. Για αρχή όμως πρέπει να πάμε στο χωριό να πουλήσω είμαι κοντά, είμαι εδώ δίπλα, είμαι. Περίμενε κάτι, πάμε εδώ.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Λοιπόν, Shell, πάμε.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Οπα, όχι! Θα είναι καλύτερα, ρε. Περίμενε, αυτά είναι καλύτερα. Αυτά είναι καλύτερα τα γαντιά. Αλλά αυτά είναι legendary. Θα μου πεις, θα βρεις κι άλλα.
What can I do for you today?
Καμιά συνταγή. πάρουμε 1200, πάρε αυτή.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Πάρουμε μια συνταγή. Μια συνταγή δεν έβλαψε ποτέ κανέναν. Λοιπόν, quest. Α, τι ωραία, Σαμ. Θέλει δότη αράχνης. Ωραία, quest, πάμε. Έλαντε ρε φίλε, πώς παίρνω τη σκούπα. One handles, conjuration, appearance, κάπου πρέπει να έχει ένα quest για τη σκούπα, δεν γίνεται. Αυτό πιο θέλει το disarming. Τέσσερα έχω βρει εδώ. Εδώ πρέπει να πάω.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ξέρω ρε φίλε που είναι το quest με τη σκούπα. Όπα. Πούντο. Να το. Πού πας. Περίμενε. Περίμενε. Να το. Αχ, στόχισα. Άρα δεν είναι εδώ το 2. Πού είναι το με το αριθματικό το 2.
Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Πολύ ησυχία έχει. Α, να το εκεί πάνω είναι. Άρα λοιπόν, αν υποθέσουμε ότι αυτό είναι το 0, ωραία, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 είναι εκεί, 5 και 9, 14, άρα θέλουμε το 3, 0, 1, 2, 3 είναι η Λερναία Ύδρα. Κάτσε πάμε να δούμε. Άρα εδώ είναι η Λερναία Ύδρα. Ωραία. Και εδώ έχουμε 11, 11, 0, 1, 2, 13 και θέλουμε το 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 για ράχνη. Oh yes. Ναι, κάτι τέτοιο πρέπει να είναι, δεν εξηγείται αλλιώς. Απλώς έχω κάνει πάρα πολλά side quest μάλλον και... Πώς είμαι έτσι ρε φίλε, λες και ντύθηκα για τα Χριστούγεννα. Flying Class. Οκ. Δεν μου το έχει δώσει. Δεν ξέρω που... Εν τω μεταξύ τα quest που κάνω τώρα είναι λέει για 3-4 level και εγώ είμαι 11. Το παράκανα με τα side quest. Τον άλλοι κοιμούνται. Εγώ κάνω βόλτες στο HOGWARTS. Άρα κάποια στιγμή θα το πάρω φυσιολογικά. Πάντα ήμουν πλεονέκτης. Πάντα. Τα θέλω όλα, Μερκούρι. Μα καλά είδα ότι κουνιέται το... Αν παίξεις καλά main quest, ναι. Εννοείται, στα πόδια σου μεγάλωσα, Μερκούρι. Έλα εδώ. Πάκωσα. Και τσάκωσα σελιδούλα. Ακούγονται και τα μυγάκια, με ξεπερνάει. Τα κουνούπια. Μέχρι και εδώ έχει κουνούπια.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio!
Ρε φίλε, είναι εντάξει το main quest. Oh.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Μισό, πρέπει να αλλάξουμε. Θα βάλουμε το Lumos.
Lumos.
Head outside the north courtyard of Hogwarts and begin the class near the broom stacks. The north courtyard. Okay. Έτσι, μετά από αυτό θα πάω να το ψάξω. Πού ήρθα πάλι, πού έμπλεξα πάλι.
Incendio! Lumos.
Φτάνω απέναντι. Φτάνω. Ωραία, γι' αυτό ήρθα εδώ.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
Κοίτα εδώ
πως now was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Ναι, δεν ανάβεις όμως.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio.
Μπορείς να την αγοράσεις από shops of Hogsmeade, πρέπει να υπάρξει... Ναι, μετά και την αγόρασα, πώς θα την καβαλήσω.
Lumos.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Feed me, Seamus. Seymour. Το θυμάστε το μαγαζάκι του τρόμου, την ταινία.
Incendio. Lumos.
Ούτε δίπλωμα, ούτε ασφάλεια, ούτε τίποτα. Τώρα αυτό το βαράω.
Revelio. Lumos.
Από εκεί βγαίνουμε μάλλον. Το βαράω, ρε. Μπα. Φωτιά. Θα με φάει. Τίποτα. Σαν τον πρίγκιπα του Μπελέρ. Αυτό έπρεπε να κάνω. Το βαρούσα τζάμπα το καημένο, το φυτό. Δεν μας έδωσε τίποτα από gear. Μας κορυδεύουμε το σκουφάκι δηλαδή. 17, χειρότερο είναι αυτό. Ωραία, το smoking. Το smoking. Ωραίο είναι. Το να είμαι με τις πιτζάμες.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Για να το λέει αυτός, κάπου εδώ πέρα υπάρχει η σφαίρα. Αλλά την είχα πάρει από εδώ. Δεν βλέπω άλλη. Κρυμμένη. Ψηλά. Να κρύψαν δύο σε ένα σημείο. Να είναι με πιο ψηλά με τη σκούπα.
Have you found anything to prove my bravery yet?
Yes.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask.
I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunking for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunking for me.
Ωραία. Τώρα που μου είπες να πάω North Courtyard of Hogwarts. Πού είναι το North? Ωραίο. Α, εδώ είναι South Wing. Περίμενε. Πού είναι το South Wing είπαμε? Το South Wing είναι εδώ. Άρα το North είναι εδώ. Κάπου εδώ τέλος πάντων. North Exit. Travel. Για να δούμε. Το θέμα είναι τώρα είναι νύχτα, κάτσε λίγο να πατήσω ένα wait για να ξημερώσει γιατί δεν θα έχει το quest σίγουρα. Πού το είδα το wait? Κάπου το είδα το wait. Πώς το κάνεις το wait? Το Quidditch. Σκούπες.
Oh, if Black hadn't cancelled it, we wouldn't be looking for the blasted thing in the first place.
Where are you? Rebellious.
You're saying it wrong. Ugh, Revelia.
Much better.
Oh, shut up. Wait. Accio. He's ruined my entire school year. I hope a Puffskein goes up his nose and snatches his brain.
It'd poison the poor beast.
What sort of headmaster doesn't allow sport?
Λοιπόν, θα πάω να κοιμηθώ στην ουσία στο δωμάτιο. Wait, να το ρε. Yes.
Oh, if Black was in Azkaban, I should pity the Dementors. The man has no soul to take. Besides, Azkaban wouldn't suit Black. Not enough mirrors.
Άρα κάπου εδώ πρέπει να είναι το... Είμαι στο βόρειο προάβλιο. Πού είναι το quest με τις σκούπες? Δεν έχει ανοίξει ακόμα. Θα είναι μέρος του quest. Λοιπόν. Τζάμπα παιδεύομαι. Ναι, δεν το έχω φτάσει ακόμα. Πρέπει να μάθω το εξπελιάρμους, άρα πρέπει να κάνω αυτό για να συνεχίσω. Ναι, αυτό θα κάνω τώρα. Προχωράει στο main story. Avoid enemy attacks by dodge rolling. Cast incendio on enemies. Πρέπει να βρω εχθρούς. Μήπως να πάω... Αλλά όχι, εκεί δεν θα κάνω. Πρέπει να βρω εχθρούς. Πού θα βρω εχθρούς? Ωέω. Μήπως να πάω να κάνω μάθημα τέτοιο, όπως το λένε, μονομαχία στον αφθονα. Εδώ. Πάω να κάνω μονομαχία και να το πιάσει.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
No. I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Βάλε το Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Θα κάνω μόνο dodge τώρα.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Περίμενε. Στάκα. Στάκα. Α, δεν το πιάνει. Έτσι να κάνω. Μετράει. Τι τζάμπα παιδεύομαι. Α, 4 στα 10. Ωραία. Μετράει. Πέντε. Πόσο ακόμα? 9 στα 10. Άλλο ένα. Όπα ρε. Όπα, το φάγα καλά. Τελειώσαμε. Να τους επιτεθώ. 10 στα 10. Ωραία. Πάμε. Έπεσα. Δεν πειράζει. Έπιασε τα 10 dodge.
Care to try again?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Lumos. Accio. Incendio.
Άλλο quest κάναμε.
Care to try again?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Yes.
Ωραία, το κάναμε. Άρα πάμε να πάρουμε το τέτοιο. Όπα, πού το, περίμενε, πού πας, πού πήγε, το χάσα ρε.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Incendio!
Τώρα πάμε εκεί. Map. Έλα πάμε στο Forbidden Forest, σαν που φαγώθηκες.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Αυτά τα λουδάκια είναι όλα τα λεφτά. The area has been declared dangerous. Μπορείτε να βάλετε πιο πολλές πινακίδες ότι είναι επικίνδυνα εδώ. Μια τεράστια σαύρα. Οκ. Τι άλλα ζουζούλα έχει εδώ μέσα.
Revelio.
Α, πρέπει να έρθουμε και νύχτα. Εννοείται νύχτα.
As good as my word.
Εννοείται.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Μην ξεχνάς, μέσα στο δάσος ήταν η αράχνη του Hagrid.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me.
Νάτες, κοίτα. Spiders.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird.
Εννοείται ότι δεν θα έρθεις.
Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going.
Κοίτα εδώ πινακίδες. Μια κουκουβάγια.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Ναι, και εκεί έχει μια μεγάλη πατημασιά, κάτι έχει εδώ. Τι είναι αυτό το άσπρο εκεί, κάτι έχει εκεί μέσα, κάτι χορόπηδα, δεν πάμε από εκεί ευτυχώς.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Whisper the password.
Intramuros.
Incendio.
Okay. Όπα! Τι αυτό?
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. That was pitiful.
Όλο σε πάρει εσύ.
Accio.
And utterly pitiful this
Ωρε φίλε.
Fortunate disappointment.
I won't rest until...
Protego.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Να πρέπει να πάω 13 level γι' αυτό. Για πάμε δούμε τι θα δούμε.
I wonder how big this place is.
Στο Batcave ήρθαμε.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
Ωραία.
I need to go into all three before they time out. Impressive. That must be where this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
Κάτι κόκκινο είχε εκεί.
I wonder
Αράχνη.
if any of my spells will help me through this.
Τσάμ. Κάτι σε ζητάει.
Levioso. Levioso.
Ο Σαμ μόλις έφυγε από τη συνομιλία.
Revelio.
Εκεί έχει ένα chest. Και έχει 5 αράχνες. Και είναι μεγάλο το σημείο. Μπορεί να έχει μεγαλύτερη αράχνη. Ωραία γαμώτο. Να πάω. Πάω. Δώδεκα level. Ήρθα.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
ρε, τη σκότωσα ρε. Να το λετζεντάρι όμως. Άξιζε. Ξανακάνουν respawn. Ξανακάνουν respawn. Claim rewards. Όπα, πανοπλιά. Τι λες? Μπορούμε να το κάνουμε να φαινόμαστε έτσι δηλαδή. Δεν είναι too magical αυτό όμως. Εντάξει. Πού πάω? Με άλλο επίπεδο έτσι. Ωραία. Δεν ξανακάνουν respawn. Καλό σημάδι αυτό.
Revelio. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Από πού ήρθε αυτό?
So can I.
Άκου Σαμ. Άκου τον ήχο. Άκου.
Revelio.
Κοίτα εδώ που είναι στημένες ρε φίλε, από πάνω είναι.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio. Incendio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Δεν περνάμε δηλαδή.
Levioso. Incendio.
Υποχρεωτικά κάνουμε το γύρο.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself.
Όπα, μεγάλο μέρος βλέπω εδώ. Δεν μου αρέσει καθόλου.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
$26.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
Ναι, καλώς τα παιδιά. Fuck. Ωρε φίλε. Έλα ρε φίλε.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Ναι, με μύρισε μια χαρά. Δεν τον χάλασε.
to look around for the symbol.
Λοιπόν, έχει ένα εδώ, ένα εκεί, οκ.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
Ωραία, φίλε, πόσο έχει εδώ μέσα? Κάτσε που ξεκινήσει η μάχη. Χειρότερα είναι. Τι άλλο challenges έχω, ρε? Defeat 20 spiders. Ναι, ναι. Αν δεν βάλω τη σκούπα δεν φεύγω.
Revelio.
Έχει κανένα άλλο chest πριν ξυπνήσουν όλοι αυτοί, γιατί όλοι αυτοί θα ξυπνήσουν, είναι 100% σίγουρο. 100%.
Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Έλα, καλώς τα παιδιά.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Α, δεν το κάνω τίποτα αυτό να... Oh. Όπα, δικέ μου, χαλάρωσε λίγο, χαλάρωσε. Α, βγάζεις πάλι σπαθί. Ω ρε φίλε. Άντε γεια ρε.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Revelio.
Αυτό ήταν fatality ρε.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Δεν είναι κάτι άλλο από εδώ,
Where am I?
Revelio.
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of it. What is this place?
Revelio.
Τι θα βγει τώρα? Α, η αρχική.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Α, από το level 5 και καλά το παίρνεις αυτό. Οκ. Okay. Το βάλουμε εδώ. Backart, τι έχει. Αυτό. Dealing damage to a carry target, inflict damage to all carry targets. Άρα και αυτό θα βάλω εδώ. Τι άλλο έχει εδώ? Ancient Magic, throw catches and throws disarm enemy weapons. Holding down dodge allow you to vanish quickly and reappear nearby. Basic cast. Τι άλλο έχει? Stealth. Λες και θα το χρησιμοποιήσουμε το stealth. Βάλτο όμως να υπάρχει. Okay. For each shiny charming damage thrown, a second charming. Βάλε και θα πάμε τώρα πάλι εδώ και θα βάλουμε το healing potion να κάνει περισσότερο και αυτό. Okay. Άρα βάλαμε και τα talents.
Revelio.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Και πώς αλλάζω το τέτοιο? Δηλαδή θέλω να βάλω αυτό. Α, εδώ. Αυτό ας πούμε εδώ. Αυτό εδώ. Οκ. Okay. Και άμα το κάνω έτσι... Να, δεν μου το δείχνει. Α, οκ. Εντάξει, το βρήκαμε και αυτό.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. I suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
Ακόμα δεν έχουμε μάθει το lockpicking, έτσι. Οπ, flying class. Έλα ρε, έλα.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Πρώτα θα πετάξω και μετά θα το κλείσω.
Revelio.
Κι άλλο. Πας, περίμενε, έρχομαι.
Revelio. Revelio.
Για πάρουμε και τη σκούπα.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up! Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Yes. Good. And leave. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced
Vai più
crossing the
gregora,
lake
re.
as the first year.
Άνοιξε τα τουρμπά.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as... Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Πώς κάνεις μάου? Α, μπήκα.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good fly.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Τι πήραμε και το μάθημα της κούπας. Εδώ είναι άλλο quest. Ναι. Το broom το έχει ακόμα κλειδωμένο βασικά, άρα πρέπει να κάνω undefined back item. Τι εννοεί? Take this to the room of requirements to reveal its qualities. Οκ. Την μόλις 3.000 να πάρω, ναι. Λοιπόν. Talent. Δεν αλλάζει. Άλλαξε. Ωραία. Νομίζω καλά ήταν για σήμερα. Κλείσαμε πόσο? Κοντά 4 ώρες. Αύριο στις 10 Alan Wake, Backwards Night. Σας περιμένουμε tomorrow. Καληνύχτα, καλό υπόλοιπο, καλή εβδομάδα και τα λέμε μάγκες και μάγκησες.
Meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.